you'll sort of feel it. Like, you've got a good feel for stuff.
Okay.
You know when you're having the out of it because it'll flash at you. Again, not a problem.
Okay.
As long as you're flat, it will not matter if you're screaming the tits off.
But I need to lift, it's just like that.
You don't need to force it. It should just, if you lift enough, it will slot in. Just
Right.
It will tap.
How quickly do the tyres come on?
Like that.
Okay.
Not too bad. But just watch it out of the pitch because it will be quite skittish. Right, how do you feel?
Oh my god, I'm petrified. So it's like that, and then push.
But don't rush it, and it will be nice and easy.
Okay, right, okay.
All I'm saying is, if in doubt, be on the throttle. All right?
Okay.
You're not going to harm it. It'll limit itself rev-wise with fuel.
Right, we're going. So just bang it in. Move. Now.
So, as I left the pits, I didn't really know what to expect, other than it would probably be quite fast, and as the revs picked up, it obviously was. I got to the first corner here and had no grip. You can see I turn in and it understeers straight on. So that obviously sapped my confidence in the amount of grip I was about to have, and again there in the right-hander you see absolutely no tyre temperature. The kart just goes straight on. So that means I'm going to limit how quickly I enter some of these corners on the early laps. And then on the exits you can see very, very easy to lose the rear. Now, I'm not used to having to let go of the steering wheel in a kart whilst I'm sideways. And I also kept hitting my right elbow on the engine.
Okay, so first impressions are, I can't quite get my arm out of the way. Fucking hell. Jesus. Okay, we need some grip from these tyres.
So one lap in now, a little bit more grip, still slightly slippery, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I've completely lost track of what gear I'm in at what point, and I'm trying to get down to the correct one. I think it's first gear for the tightest corners, but as you can see I'm in second most of the time by mistake.
Okay, so not really used to front brakes yet. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Another thing you'll probably notice is I'm hopelessly early on the brakes on the main straight. I'm absolutely terrified of the proximity of the barriers and anything going wrong. It's just such a higher speed in a kart at the end of a straight than what I'm used to.
Yeah. Okay, that was wrong.
Now, I'm starting to get braver on the straight here. I'm trying to really carry a good amount of speed up to turn 1, but again, I've forgotten what gear I'm in, and I go for 6th gear again, even though I'm already in 6th. Trying to brake a little bit later here, carry a bit more speed through turn 1. Slightly wide of the apex this time though, just because I'm not used to these tyres, this kind of speed, and obviously entering the corner largely one-handed. Having said all that, I'm enjoying it, and this is really good, but mainly what's happening here is I'm just becoming accustomed to the speed. I've also completely forgotten that I'm using front brakes, and I'm really not maximising them. I could be braking a lot harder, and you see there, I've braked too gently, and therefore gone deep into the corner, just not maximising what's underneath me.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see that? Massive confidence lift well before the braking zone, because it just feels like you're going too quick to make the corner. And really I just need a couple more runs here to get used to the fact that no, this car can stop in that short distance. So I'm enjoying this. I seem to be getting a little bit more of the hang of it. The lap times are certainly getting a bit quicker, although I don't know that because I'm not looking at the lap timer whatsoever. I do not have enough time or mental capacity right now to be looking at the timer. I'm just hanging on for dear life and just trying to get used to this without crashing. Through this little Monaco section here, this walled section of the circuit, I'm particularly nervous because if anything goes wrong, I'm going to back Kieran's car into the wall and potentially really damage it. So now the tyres are warm, I'm going to shut up and just let you watch the rest of this session. Hopefully it's not too bad. I was certainly having the time of my life, and I'm still buzzing now around about a week later. So enjoy, and I'll catch up with you afterwards. So there we are, checkered flag, that's the end of my run, and I bring it back into the pits, pretty relieved I didn't break anything, at least I hope I haven't broken anything. Kieran has actually confirmed to me since that I didn't damage the engine or the gearbox, so everything's good, and I'm really just very, very happy and grateful, because I've wanted to drive a kart like this for years.
Enjoy that.
Whew. Yeah,
Little you had some fun.
I felt like a warm-up, like I need to go again. Now I'm getting a bit braver, because by far the thing that holds you back the most is self-preservation. You're doing like 90 miles an hour, and there's just a barrier right there.
It didn't look like you were. It didn't look like you weren't giving it.
You don't trust the brakes, and also I realised after a while, oh, there's an extra downshift I can do. Like I went down to first by mistake on one lap, and I was like, oh, that's way better out of the tight corners. But it's not. It's really. It's not as scary as you think. It's like a Rotax where you're having to do more work. So that was my impression. Kieran, thank you so much, man.
Very welcome, mate.
That was very, very kind of you. I hope I didn't break it. I saw you at the side and I was like, hang on, is he telling me I've done something wrong?
Yeah.
You won't.
The pace will be horrendous. I never even got to look at the timer. I was just, because I was not flat in most places.
That's not too bad, considering these tyres are bold.
The first lap I had no grip.
Yeah.
It was complete understeer everywhere.
I put you on my worst set of tyres because I'm tight.
But yeah, okay, at least I was consistent.
Yeah. See, I see that as the wrong way round. You give him the most grippiest thing possible.
I didn't crash it.
No, you did good.
But
Look,
yeah.
It looks fucking awesome like that.
Okay.
And just as a little bonus at the end here, I've thrown in KZ lap versus my fastest GX UK lap of the weekend. So there's around about 15 seconds or so difference here, and it's pretty obvious what we're about to see. You can see I'm entering the first chicane in the KZ. I've only just left turn 1 in the GX UK kart. Although the cornering speeds are not a lot different on this old set of tyres that I'm running on the KZ and a nice sticky fresh set of Maxxis Sports on the GX, mid-corner I'm probably just as fast in the GX UK kart. But again, looking back at where we are on the track, the KZ kart's exiting the second hairpin section. We're only really just going into that section now in the GX UK kart. Coming out of the final proper corner now in the KZ kart, we've still got the entire Monaco section left to do in the GX UK kart. And now, although we skipped the final chicane in the KZ kart, that's only really a couple of seconds different. Cross the line, and we'll just sit and ride on board with me following Alex Van Gien in my fastest lap of the race in the GX UK kart. And we are finally at the line. Guys, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.